Welcome to the Turpin High School Class of 2020 Academic Awards. Like so many other things these last few months, this is not exactly the format that we expected to celebrate with. But it is important that we celebrate nonetheless. The Class of 2020 is a remarkable class whose academic achievements propelled Turpin to a top 10 ranking in the state of Ohio by U.S. News and World Report. Today's awards will recognize our top students in each of the academic content areas for outstanding performance in the classroom as selected by their teachers themselves. The awards themselves will be delivered to recipients' homes next week, along with their diplomas and other items. Each year, we begin this program by honoring students who will go on from Turpin to serve their country in the military. Today, I am so proud to celebrate senior Callista Rogers. Callista will be serving in the United States Army, and we are so very proud and thankful of the sacrifice that she and her family and so many others make for our country. So on behalf of Spartan Nation, Callista, we thank you. And now, for our first department awards, I will be turning it over to our art department.
Hello everyone, I am Mr. Vesper and I'm the department chair for visual arts, and I'm here to start off our presentation for awards in excellence in the visual arts. So my award is specifically for excellence in AP photography, and my recipient is Caden Farnbach. There's a couple of reasons that I chose Caden. One of them being her persistence and commitment to excellence even while sort of being overwhelmed by the workload from her involvement in the theater department. I could see it weighing on her sometimes, but she still always managed to pull through and continue to make excellent work. And then the other reason is her sustained investigation, which is a body of work that they explore across the entire year. She started off looking at fashion photography, and instead of just sort of imitating what she saw in fashion photography, she really ended up digging in and asking questions about objectification and the role that she played in objectification as a photographer and as a woman. And the work was really compelling, it was really well executed, and it showed a real maturity as an artist. So congratulations, Caden. Now we'll follow up with Miss Sperling, Miss Casagrande Pike, and Miss Sands to present their recipients. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marianne Sperling. I'm the AP Drawing teacher. I'd like to give the Excellence in Drawing and Painting Award to Morgan Russell. This year, Morgan has taken many risks as both a person and an artist to create her very unique and personal body of work. She spent many long days and late nights, both in and out of the art room, in order to meet her deadlines with quality work. She has been a joy and an inspiration to have in our class. Congratulations, Morgan.
Hello, my name is Emily Casagrande Pike, and I am the sculpture and ceramics teacher at Turpin High School. Today I'm going to be presenting the Excellence of Sculpture and Ceramics, and I would like to present this award to two students. The first student being Nicole Jump. And the second student being Leah Roodhouse. The first thing is these two girls have been with me for 4 years now and have just gained a ton of experience using both the materials and the tools that we have within the studio. They tend to act like professionals when they're making their art. Not only are they talented, but they're super thoughtful. The first thing you will see when they start an artwork is they're researching. They're online looking at artists for inspiration. you know, going into studying various subject matter to get all that knowledge figured out. And then they start to practice, experiment, and figuring out how can I express this idea in a visual art form. Once they have kind of discovered that, you can see their talents just blossom. They really truly make art from their heart. It's very important to them, and you can see it. Something else that's really cool is they are both super passionate about what they want to do after school. Nicole wants to be an educator, and there's no doubt in my mind she will be absolutely a wonderful teacher. And then Leo wants to study architecture, and again, design skills with her is just absolutely phenomenal. She will do great. And that is it. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Sand and I teach digital imaging at Turpin High School. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce all of you to our outstanding senior artist in digital imaging this year.
Hello everybody, my name is Laura Martinez and I'm going to present the senior awards for the World Language Department. I'm going to start with an explanation of how the students get this award. So the students' names who I will read have earned a letter grade of an A every single semester that they have studied their language. So tonight we are recognizing students of Mandarin, German, Latin, and Spanish. I have my list here to the side, so I'm going to start with Mandarin. For Mandarin, we have Max Arnold, Adi Ramkumar, Josh Reed, and Zach Zellner. For Latin, we have Nadia Ruano and Ethan Rudder. For German, we have Rohan Rindani, and now for Spanish, we have Megan Gonis, Olivia Hamilton, Madeline Hart, Cameron Ladrick, Jack Lambert, Phil Messerly, Amber Russell, Katie Strew, Sophie Weaver, and Kaylee Williams. Y un mensaje especial para mis estudiantes de español. Os quiero y os deseo toda la suerte con todas las cosas que ustedes hacen en sus futuros brillantes. Thank you.
Hello, my name is John Polifka, and I teach AP Literature and Composition here at Turpin High School. And it is my honor to name the recipients of the Outstanding Honors in AP English Award. This is kind of a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's not just for their work this last year, but for their work all 4 years. The 6 students I am going to present have managed to get straight A average through all semesters from freshman year through senior year, and that's quite an achievement. It shows not only hard work, but I can tell you firsthand, because I have had all of these 6 students, they're all beautiful writers and creative thinkers. And that's what it takes to really excel in the English and language arts. It's not just about working hard, but it's about seeing something different and being able to put it into words. The winners of this award, of the Outstanding Honors in AP English Award, are Liz Pizzoli, Megan Gonos, Madeline Hart, Anna Polifka, Katie Strube, and Sarah Tassoon. Congratulations.
Hi guys, happy Senior Award Night. My name is Annie Jagaditz, and I am an English teacher at Turpin, and I am also the journalism teacher / advisor. And I am so happy that we are able to do this tonight. I know that it means so much to the seniors, and I am so happy that we are able to find a way to still celebrate them the way that they deserve. Not to make this night about me, but I do remember this night back in 2007 when I was awarded Outstanding Female as a Turpin student. Again, staying humble, but I know how much this night can mean to everyone, and I am so fortunate to be a part of it and to be able to highlight some of my top students in the class. I also have to say that I am so happy that this is being recorded this year, because it's a less chance that I'm actually going to cry in public, so I might actually request to be able to do it this way every single year. Now is the moment that I would like to recognize my 2 co-editors for this year. The first is Emmy Rittenthaler. And Christina Mickey. I want to start off talking about Emmy. Emmy is a person and a student that just shines. She walks into the room, her bubbly personality, her bright smile, it lightens up the mood, it lightens up the room, and you can just feel her presence. And that is so important in everyone's daily life, but also in the world of journalism. Coming in with that light heart helps you kind of take a step back and look at what you are observing in a more kind of cool and calm way. And that is something that I really respected about Emmy. I really was able to see her grow and blossom over the last couple of years in my English class and in journalism. You could tell that she was working hard to get to this position, and it's something that she genuinely wanted and cared about. Emmy would come in and she wants to learn what's going on in the news. She wants to look it up. She wants to then follow it as it progresses, the story, and she wants to talk about it. And I loved having her in my room, being able to do that, because she was able to find interesting stories and just really enlighten us of what was going around the Cincinnati area and the world in general. Emmy also has such an amazing drive and dedication to giving 100% to everything that she does. She asks how she can pick up slack. She asks what more she can do for the class. She wants to be able to provide this book for her classmates and follow as much information as possible, and I truly value her and I depend on her. She is, again, someone that I could constantly look at and say, hey, I really need to get this done, and she will drop what she is doing and do it for me. And that's the type of dedication that we need in the world of journalism, but also just in the world in general. So Emmy, I appreciate you, I value you. You are strong, you are hardworking, and you are someone that I know is going to make a true difference in this world. So thank you. And Christina. Christina did not want this job whatsoever. And I don't blame her. There's a lot that goes with this. But she is someone that really rose to this challenge. You know, I really see this leader in Christina that I think that she sometimes doesn't see in herself. And it's something that intrigues me about her because I see all of the potential. I see the drive. I see the initiative. And I know that she cares not only about her well-being and her success, but those around her as well. And that's something that has been so crucial for this class, is just being able to kind of step up and say, hey, we need this done. What's everyone doing with this? How can I help? And she is someone too that is so relatable to people, that she is interested in what they're doing. She's interested in what she can say about them and how she can interact with them. And you can tell that genuineness, drive to know more about those people gives her a better relationship and really gives her a forefront in this field as well. I also think that her ability to look beyond any situation that is just happening and try to see the bigger picture really brings her down to earth, and that has been such a good quality that I've seen in her grow and develop over the past couple of years as well, and could not appreciate her more. So these girls deserve some kudos. They've done a lot of work with this book. They still have more to do, which I'm excited to cover. I mean, what a time to be in the world of journalism and covering information and all of the unknowns that we have right now. This is really a time for all of us to thrive and to really learn about each other, and these girls are going to be able to give Turpin just that. So thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you guys.
Hi, my name is Katie Holliker, and I am the creative writing teacher, and I am here to award Aiden Comstock with the Creative Writing Award. I typically like to give this award out to anybody who has signed up for creative writing more than once. That is something that Aiden did. So Aiden took creative writing as an elective his junior year, and then again as his senior year, coming back in the spring. And yet he is immediately the person that came to mind who deserves to win this award, because the first word that comes to mind when I think of Aiden as a writer is brave. He is extremely honest in what he explores in his writing, and he tends to take us on his kind of wild, trippy worlds that speak to human experiences, even though they tend to be about kind of inhuman, intergalactic, wild, dead alive species. So there's something so incredibly honest about what he does in these incredible fictional worlds, and he is all about exploring himself and his thoughts and kind of blowing us away with his very unique style in terms of writing. And so he's been one of my favorite writers I've ever had an opportunity to work with, because his style is so unique, his takes on the world are so unique, and he is so willing to be brave and vulnerable and open and committed to both his work as well as works of his colleagues. So in a workshop setting, he was always the most energetic, the most committed to diving into other people's crafts. And I just know that writing is something that is really, really good for him and really, really good for us. And if anybody deserves this award, it's you, Aiden. So congratulations, Creative Writing Award goes to Aiden.
My name is Kelly Ehrman. I teach AP Statistics, and today I'm giving the award for excellence in AP Statistics. The student who earned this award had the highest grade of all the students for all 4 quarters. But not only that, he also just was a real asset to the classroom. He always helped his group mates when we had group work, which was quite often, and he's able to answer people's questions and help explain things in a way that was really clear and concise. His written explanations for problems were just really thorough and well thought out, and he was always striving for a solid, clear understanding, going a little bit further on every problem. So the student who earns the Excellence in AP Statistics Award is McCoy Reynolds. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Stelzer. I am a math teacher here at Turpin, and this year I have the pleasure of giving our calculus awards. I'm lucky too, just because not only do I get to teach these calculus students, but I get to teach them for 2 years. So always I think that the students at Turpin are just amazing and I have the best job ever, but this particular group is just next level amazing, and certainly one to go down, I keep telling them, to go down in history for a whole host of reasons, not just because of the history that we're under, but because of just the quality of the people that they are and what they're going to go on to do. So this is, for me, just an honor to be around them, to give them an award, and I know that it's just one of many. So I would like to give what we call our Excellence in BC Calculus Award to Chris Ward, and Sarah Tazoon. BC Calculus, I don't know if you know, is a class that is basically like an equivalent of Calc 2 in college. So students have the choice of going straight from our pre-calc course to take a next level, even more challenging class than calculus already is, where we essentially do 2 years of calculus in one. Chris and Sarah took this incredibly challenging class, hard for me, hard for anybody, and I think got A+ all 4 quarters, all year long. Chris is just this quiet, incredibly humble guy, and you would never know it, but just absolutely so smart, works so hard, makes it look effortless and cool. And like I said, his humility is just something to behold. So that's Chris Ward. Sarah is just a gem as well. I say this and I hope it doesn't offend, but she reminds me of me in high school, except like a way smarter version. When I took like 1 AP class, she takes 7. Or when I, am spastic about grades a little bit, she, as we say, a lot of it. She's intense, but she I think really cares, and is helpful to others, and is helpful to me, and is just a joy to be around. And certainly what she produces in the classroom is, like Chris, just something to treasure. So wanted to celebrate those two today. I also have our Excellence in AB Calculus Awards, which again, just an incredibly challenging class. Most people have these like scarring memories of calculus, I think. Although I try not to say those from my classes, but, and certainly not for me at Turpin, but with these students have, again, just made it look easy all year. So without further ado, Excellence in AB Calculus to Jack Lambert. And McCoy Reynolds. Like my other calculus students, I'm sure that these guys are getting just bombarded with awards, because just 2 all-around great guys, and amazing students, both, again, A+ averages for the whole school year. Incredible. I always joke that McCoy, could he ever even miss a point? And Jack, I think, just lives to not only be amazing himself, but to help others. he sits in my room first period and he's helping another math student with speaking Spanish, who doesn't speak English as a first language. Like, he's just a great student, a great person. McCoy, same thing, just incredibly humble, quiet, just casually getting hundreds on everything, no big deal. And I'm just so lucky to know both of them and to be able to be in the same room as all four of these guys the past 2 years. So congratulations, everyone. I'm really going to miss you. And I know I'll see you soon, though.
Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Keeler-Wyborski. I teach computer science along with engineering drawing and college and career readiness. The Computer Science Award is given for outstanding academics, and this year's senior has not only this year of outstanding academics, but he has 3 years of outstanding academics, all in computer science. The award is named after James Gosling, and he is the founder of the Java programming language and is known as Dr. Java. This year's award is being given to McCoy Reynolds. McCoy, best of luck. It's been a great 3 years.
Hello, my name is Corey Mullins. It is my distinct pleasure to be the Science Department Chairperson at Turpin High School. I also have the great pleasure of teaching AP Biology, and so it's my job today to announce the Outstanding Senior Biology Student. Every year I start by saying this was a really, really tough choice, and this year was no different. I had just a room full of the most amazing senior students who made it an exceptional year within an exceptional year. But this year's award actually couldn't be separated. I had to award it to 2 students who all year long were within a half a percentage point of each other grade-wise, right at the top of the scores. One would have the best score on one test, one would have the best score on the other test. And in labs, it was always the same because they were lab partners. So this year's Outstanding Senior Biology Student would be Megan Gonos, and Sarah Tizoon. I want to say congratulations to both these ladies. I appreciate all your hard work. I appreciate all of your intense biology-ness. You guys really got good at thinking like biologists and showing that. I was especially impressed with your tenacity. When you didn't like the results of that science fair, you redid it not once but twice to make sure that you got results that made you happy. I know you guys are both going to do great things as you move on. Please stay in touch. Congratulations.
My name is Gail Garza, and I teach AP Chemistry. I am here today to present the Outstanding Senior in Chemistry Award. This year's recipient is Madeline Hart. Throughout the year, Madeline was an exemplary student in AP Chem class. She was a class leader, greatly contributing to the success of our course by asking questions and presenting solutions to our problems, our homework, throughout the year for the class to review. It takes a brave person to write their homework up on the wall, and I really appreciated all of her diligent work throughout the year and her willingness to share with the class. Particularly in the fourth quarter, Madeline continued to be a leader for our course, and her dedication to her studies through email questions and office hour visits were really key to helping me present the very best possible course for the team. And I really greatly appreciate all of her hard work and the efforts that she gave were very helpful to the entire group. I don't think it would have been possible without Madeline and other students' level of work to make such a class function. Going forward, best wishes, Madeline. I know you have the right stuff to do what it takes to have great success in whatever you choose to pursue, and I hope it has a dabble of chemistry in it.
Hello, my name is James Glazer. I teach physics and engineering here at Turpin. I'm here to help present the Physics Award to Luke Hawk. I've known Luke for 3 years. He's taken all 3 of my engineering classes. and has been a phenomenal student. There are a few reasons that he's always stood out in class. For one, his work ethic. It makes him continue to work on a project, a problem, or any other task, regardless of how complex it is or how long he's already been at it, until he's satisfied with the results. The second thing is his sense of humor and his easygoing nature make it really easy to work with him. When you're spending huge amounts of time working on a single project, it becomes essential to the success of the team. The third and the major thing is that he just doesn't want to do a task. He wants to really do it well. He wants to understand why things work the way they do, and so that way he can integrate that into other applications. His inclusive way of looking at this information generally makes his projects contenders for top performing spots. I can't count the number of times we've discussed one of his projects and he brings in learning from my class or from other classes or from research that he's done to justify why he has designed his project in such a way. I can go on and on about it, but in all, he's a stellar individual who not only seeks to understand, but use that understanding to improve things, and that's why I think he deserves this award. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carmen Venditto. I'm talking about the Outstanding Physics Senior Award that myself and Mr. Glazer are both going to nominate a kid named Luke Hawk. I've had him for 2 years. He's a great kid. He always brought a sense of levity to the classroom, which is a good thing. I'm pretty good at keeping things light also, but it's always nice to have some allies in the audience. And he also brings what I call a blue collar aspect to the class, which refers to just that work ethic. He's always willing to help each other out, wrestle with some stuff, do the whiteboard math, and just willing to get his hands dirty. And speaking of that, another thing that has me think of him for this is he used some skills from his other classes, the engineering class that Mr. Glazer teaches, and he 3D printed quite a few things to use in the physics class that he has with me. So Luke Hawk, thanks a lot, buddy, and good luck at UC.
Hello, my name is Jake Getz. I'm a social studies teacher. I am going to be presenting our Social Studies Hall of Fame Awards to two amazingly deserving students. It's usually Rob Stoll who would do this, but I had the privilege of having both of these students in AP Macroeconomics, so I said I could do it this year in these strange times. The criteria that all 9 of us in the Social Studies department thought through was, first of all, which students had the most positive impact on our class, but then we also used some pretty stringent guidelines as well. They included that the students had to have a challenging social studies course load, including at least 6 semesters of AP social studies classes. They had to have all A's in those history courses, excellent test scores, unquestioned academic integrity, and dependable each and every day. So the 2 students that we arrived on this year are Sarah Tizoun and Alex Covington. Sarah asked some of the most inquisitive and thoughtful questions I've ever heard in AP Macro, and she was an unquestionable leader in the class as well. Alex brought all kinds of joy to the class, and we especially bonded after we learned that we both had an affinity for map-based Instagram accounts. So on behalf of the Social Studies Department, we wish you both the best going forward, and congratulations.
Hello, I'm Nathan Dumford, Assistant Principal at Turpin High School. I have the privilege of introducing our Career and Technical Outstanding Students of the Year. Each year, Turpin High School has several students graduate from career and technical programs through the Great Oaks. Each year, teachers and counselors at the Oaks review student participation, academic achievement, and excellence for each student's chosen program. This year, the Turpin High School Career and Technical Outstanding Award goes to Jessica Whittakin, Scarlet Oaks. Garrett Thurston, Live Oaks. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Cammie Eberhard. Our attendance award goes to those seniors who have achieved perfect attendance throughout their senior year. Perfect attendance is defined as just that, perfect. No tardies, no early dismissals, and no absences. Our seniors that have received this award go to Emma Diley, Andrew Kroger, and Griffin Hobbs. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, I am Brian Lee, Associate Principal. Today I'm honored to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our National Honor Society chapter. The National Honor Society is the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Students who are selected exhibit the highest levels of 4 key pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. And they must demonstrate this through a rigorous application process. Today, I'm honored to formally induct the following seniors to the Turpin High School National Honor Society. Jacob Bolin. Jacob will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in pre-med. Callie Phillips. Callie will be attending Elmhurst College, studying criminal justice. Matthew Ratterman. Matthew will be attending The Ohio State University, studying architecture. And Andrew Young, who will also be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in education. Congratulations to these 4 newest members of the Turpin National Honor Society. Next, the National Merit Scholarship Program. This is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. It's widely considered the highest academic recognition a high school student can attain. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the PSAT in their junior year. Each year, more than 1.6 million juniors enter the competition. The following students were recognized in the top 3% of the nation as National Merit Commended students. Congratulations to Madeline Bonfils and Anna Polivka. In February, the National Merit selects fewer than 1% of all competitors as National Merit semifinalists. They analyze academic records, information about the school's curricula and grading system, 2 sets of test scores, the high school's official written recommendation, information about the students' activities and leadership, and then the finalists' own essay. I'm so proud to announce that both of Turpin's semifinalists this year were named National Merit finalists. Congratulations to National Merit finalist McCoy Reynolds and Sarah Tazoon. McCoy and Sarah's names will all be permanently displayed in the Turpin Academic Wall of Fame, along with all previous National Merit finalists in Turpin's history. Congratulations.
The next several awards were selected based on nominations from our teachers. The Outstanding Service Award. You love to see it when a young adult has a passion to help others. This individual works tirelessly to support others in need. He is an ambassador for 1 in 5, which is a nonprofit organization focused on mental health awareness. He's been a driving force and served as the voice of Turpin for the Warrior Run. He's been a presenter at the Sibling Symposium at Cincinnati's Children's Hospital, where he spoke on challenges and gifts of having a relative with special needs. This individual has been a volunteer coach for a youth basketball team. And with all of this Spartan still found time to volunteer in the Turpin Athletic Department, where he created social media content and videography for many athletic events. The recipient of the Outstanding Service Award is Vaughn Robinson. Congratulations, Vaughn. Next, the Outstanding Citizenship Award. This award, in simple terms, is about being a good person, treating peers and adults, friends and strangers with respect, providing support and being a good listener, never judging and always understanding, living our core expectations in Turpin, which are being responsible, respectful, proactive, and safe. When you meet this individual, he is polite, kind, and always willing to help, and is genuinely a good person. He was an integral part of organizing our student body that was named finalist for the Golden Megaphone Award, honoring the best high school student body in Ohio, the Military Appreciation Night, which raised money for the Wounded Warrior Project, and Make-A-Wish, which raised money for a student at Nagel. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Citizenship Award, Jackson Lambert. Congratulations, Jackson. Next is the Outstanding Spirit Award. This person embodies what it means to be a Turpin Spartan. She is constantly smiling and her energy is contagious. This was never more evident than at every athletic event. It did not matter the sport or location. She just wanted to support her classmates any way that she could. One of the most impressive things about this senior was her willingness to dive right in and not worry about what others thought. She was always dancing in front of the student section, dressed to the game theme, and ready to get others fired up. Charismatic, energetic, positive, and passionate are words that were used by staff to describe what it means to be a Spartan, and she is the definition of all of them. This year's recipient for Outstanding Spirit Award is Kaylee Williams. Congratulations, Kaylee. Next is the Principals Award. With this award, there is no selection process or gathering of nominations. It's my choice and my decision. There are so many of you with different talents that are motivated to be the best. Past recipients have been about work ethic, overachieving, courage, and perseverance, just to give a few examples. This year's recipient always tries his absolute best at everything he does, whether it is in class, with music, or in any of the activities he has chosen to be part of. The effort was a reason he was considered, but not why he was chosen. Before this individual ever attended his first class at Turpin High School, we were told from his teachers at Nagel that you will absolutely love this kid. He is the best. And you know what? They were right. His smile is infectious. His willingness to help others is unsolicited. He does it because it's the right thing to do. You will not pass him in the hall without him asking you how you are. And he truly is interested. This individual has left his mark on Turpin High School, and we can only hope that his kindness and humility will be contagious, because we need so much more of this in our society. The 2020 Principals Award goes to Ben Wells. Congratulations, Ben. I'm proud of you. And now it is time to announce our Outstanding Senior Female and Male. The Outstanding Senior Female and Male for the class of 2020 comes down to two individuals that do many things and excel at all of them. Both of these individuals have ability, but they are where they are because of their hard work and dedication. They are involved and willing to bring others along with them. One of their greatest attributes is they are two of the most humble individuals you will meet. For them, it's not about the glory, it's about following their passion and enjoying whatever they do and being the best they can. The Outstanding Senior Female for the class of 2020 is Sarah Tazoon. Congratulations, Sarah. And your Outstanding Senior Male is Josh Bell. Congratulations, Josh. closing, I'd like to congratulate all of the award recipients tonight. Although we have done anything to avoid going through a pandemic, there's some positives that have come out of this. In our busy and hectic lives, we've been forced to slow down. It has reminded us the importance of family and to strengthen relationships that we may have taken for granted. It has caused us to find true value in friendships that we have. As a staff of educators, it's allowed us to reflect on why we became educators and how much we love, miss, and need our students. And as students, you have realized how much you need school and the structure, the challenge, and the social interaction it brings to your life. When things get back to normal, don't allow yourself to forget what you discovered when you took a breath, looked around, and slowed down. Enjoy one another. Thank you, and stay safe.